What is happening, YouTube? Today we're going to get into a little tutorial that's going to show you how to choose your own daily missions in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Alright, so here we are inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. You can see here we have our missions, and this is obviously at the moment we have the World Cup qualifiers or World Championship qualifiers. This is nothing to do with that. This is about the daily missions that I read in a lot of my previous video that most people just log in to do them. Now, what if I was to tell you, you can actually manipulate the system so that you can choose your own. Now, this might be common knowledge to a lot of people. I was unaware of it up until now. But I managed to set it up, and I'm going to show you how to do the same. And, you know, if this video helps, drop a like, comment, subscribe. You know, if you already do it, let me know in the comments. I didn't know this existed. I was kind of just a normal person going in and, you know, just doing my dailies, do the 3 that I get assigned, and then go through. Now, obviously, a lot of people, myself included, don't love some of them. Like I, for example, have already dueled in solo mode, and I don't want to have to constantly duel in solo mode. Same sort of thing with like win a duel. Sometimes you don't care about winning. You know, certain cards and certain dailies you don't really want to have to do. So the idea is we can manipulate the system in order to give us the dailies we actually want to do or that we find easiest. Now, how do we go about doing this? You're going to have to take 3 days off. And by that I mean you have to not do your dailies for 3 days. The dailies can stack up to 9, which you can see here, all 9 are done. And the way it works is that on the 3rd day, when you've gotten all the 9 stacked up and you have to do all of them, you have to complete them all, okay? But you're gonna have to refrain from clicking the receive all button. I don't know if you guys are the same as me, but normally when I get missions, I just run on down to that receive all button, immediately click. You can't do that with this method. You need to be methodical with it. That being said, your login, where you log in 1 a day, you'll have to click here. The Duel live as well, that you have to do daily as well. Just go in and watch the Duel live and be done. So once you've completed all of them, just like this, where you have all 9 ready to go, you're gonna go ahead and pick the ones that you personally find the easiest. Now, this will be a situation where the deck you play is gonna play a role, or the decks you play. Personally, for mine, I personally at the moment, I'm enjoying my Salamangreat deck the most. I also know that with my playstyle and my decks, special summoning is really easy. Activating spell cards more often than not is very easy, and link summoning more often than not is the easiest for me. So I will probably end up, is what I did yesterday as well, choosing to activate a spell card, fusion, pendulum, link summon, and special summon a monster. Like I said though, it depends on your personal preference, whatever you want. You have win a duel. If you're a synchro player or Xyz or ritual, there's an option there. But obviously choose whichever ones you want to do. And these will be the dailies going forward. When you have completed all 9, you'll go ahead and just pick the ones you want to do constantly, so every day. So for me, activate a spell card, click this. Complete, fantastic. Fusion, pendulum, link summon a monster. For me, I link very often. My Salamangreat deck is very linky, so that will be done. And special summon a monster. Yesterday, I was able to do all of those in 1 duel. So now we have 6, and we're going to leave those 6 alone. We're not going to complete them until the very last day of the month. The reason why is that these will stay completed, but they will no longer be in the pool of your dailies. By this way, we've manipulated it so that every day going forward until the end of the month, you're going to get those same dailies. So for me, I will forever have the link, the special summon, and the spell cards. So with that in mind, now that we have them and we can manipulate them daily, there is a couple things we have to bear in mind. Obviously, you will never be able to click the receive all button again, unless you want to set it up from scratch again. So that's something to bear in mind. However, these are not going to waste. In the very last day of the month, these will be available, and you do have to claim them. You can see there are 19 days left on all of them, which means on the last day of the month, in this case it will be June 30th, we can go ahead and click receive all, and then next month starts and we set the same thing up again. It does require some patience, obviously, because of the fact that, you know, you have to go 3 days without and then do all of them, and then go ahead and select the ones you want to do. But it will make that month easier in general, and these are not going to be wasted anyway. So you will get all the gems, you just have to be available to receive them at the end of the month and just continue your dailies as you otherwise would. If you knew about this, you know, where have you been hiding it kind of thing. I've been playing this game for many months and I'd heard people talking about this sort of system. However, I had never gotten around to actually setting it up myself. So now that I've done this, I think it's actually a really cool idea to do it. It makes it so that you don't have to have multiple different decks necessarily. So that concludes today's quick tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, if you learned something, like it, help the algorithm push the videos for a brand new channel like mine. Leave a comment, let us know all about your favorite decks to play in Yu-Gi-Oh! And on top of that, how are you guys doing in the World Championship situation? We're going to have a video potentially coming out talking about some of this because it's very unclear some of the stuff they're doing. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. See you later.